He is known for being one of the fathers of modern psychology. He is recognized for founding the first formal laboratory for psychological research. He is Wilhelm Maximilian Wundt. In the late 19th century, a man by the name of Wilhelm Wundt revolutionized the world of psychology. Born in Germany, Wundt was not only a physiologist and philosopher but also a professor with an insatiable curiosity for the workings of the human mind. He was a man ahead of his time, distinguishing psychology as a science separate from philosophy and biology. Wundt, in fact, was the first person ever to call himself a psychologist. Driven by his passion for understanding the human mind, Wundt founded the first formal laboratory for psychological research at the University of Leipzig in 1879. This groundbreaking establishment marked the birth of psychology as an independent field of study. Within the walls of this laboratory, Wundt conducted numerous experiments to explore the inner workings of the human psyche. He believed that by utilizing rigorous scientific methods, psychology could be elevated to the level of other respected sciences. Not only did Wundt establish the first psychological research laboratory, but he also recognized the importance of sharing knowledge and findings within the field. In order to accomplish this, he founded Philosophische Studien, the first academic journal dedicated to publishing psychological research. Through this journal, Wundt ensured that his discoveries and those of his colleagues would be accessible to others in the field, fostering collaboration and advancement. Wundt's groundbreaking contributions did not go unnoticed. In a survey conducted by American psychologists in 1991, he was ranked first for all-time eminence among 29 American historians of psychology. His reputation surpassed that of renowned figures such as William James and Sigmund Freud, solidifying his status as the father of experimental psychology. In his influential work, Wilhelm Wundt acknowledged the profound impact of philosophers Immanuel Kant and Johann Friedrich Herbart on the formation of his own views. However, he critically analyzed their ideas and distanced himself from certain aspects of their philosophies. Wundt praised Kant's rejection of a rational psychology based on metaphysics but disagreed with his epistemology regarding perception, presuppositions, and causal explanations. While Kant and Herbart played a role in shaping Wundt's philosophy, it was Gottfried Wilhelm Leibniz who had the most significant and constructive influence on his thinking. Unfortunately, this influence has often been overlooked. Wundt admired Leibniz's ideas on psychology, philosophy, epistemology, and ethics. He recognized Leibniz's contributions to terms and principles that formed the foundation of his own work, but this connection has been largely neglected by scholars. Wundt deviated from Leibniz's monadology and rejected his theories on the mathematization of the world, which excluded the domain of the mind. However, Wundt derived important concepts from Leibniz's ideas and applied them in a unique and original way in his empirical psychology. He developed the concept of psychophysical parallelism to emphasize the different perspectives on the unity of mind and body, going beyond Gustav Fechner's theory of identity. Wundt also expanded on Leibniz's notion of apperception, transforming it into an experimental and psychologically based understanding that incorporated neuropsychological modeling. The central theme of unity in the manifold originated from Leibniz and greatly influenced Wundt's concept of perspectivism and the idea of viewpoint dependency. Wundt's engagement with these philosophical ideas, particularly those of Leibniz, greatly enriched his own theories and methodology in empirical psychology. By incorporating principles such as psychophysical parallelism, the combination of causal and teleological analysis, and the psychology of striving, Wundt provided valuable insights into the nature of human cognition and behavior. Wilhelm Wundt, a prominent philosopher and psychologist, recognized the interconnectedness of philosophy and psychology. He believed that metaphysical presuppositions played a crucial role in shaping our understanding of psychological phenomena. Wundt cautioned against the over-reliance on metaphysical theories, stating that when an author's metaphysical point of view dominates the treatment of every problem, it veers away from empirical science and becomes a mere exemplification of experience. Wundt acknowledged that all scientific investigations, including psychology, rely on metaphysical assumptions. He emphasized the importance of epistemology in helping sciences uncover, clarify, and even transcend their metaphysical aspects. He believed that philosophy, particularly logic and epistemology, provided essential support to psychology in other sciences. Without this support, individual sciences would be left with unsystematic metaphysical assumptions, hindering their progress. Wundt strongly opposed the segregation of philosophy from psychology. He argued that psychologists bringing their personal metaphysical convictions into their work without subjecting them to epistemological criticism would be detrimental to the field. He believed that such segregation would ultimately harm both psychologists and psychology itself. Wundt argued that the integration of philosophy and psychology was necessary to maintain the integrity and depth of psychological inquiry. According to Wundt, the separation of psychology from philosophy would lead to the degeneration of psychology into a mere craftsmanship. He believed that psychology, without the guidance and critical insights of philosophy, would lose its philosophical underpinnings and become a shallow and limited discipline. Wundt stressed the importance of philosophy's role in providing a solid foundation for psychology, enabling it to explore the complexities of the human mind and behavior. Wilhelm Wundt, a pioneering philosopher and psychologist, believed that philosophy had the important task of creating a consistent system that combined knowledge from various scientific disciplines. He sought to find a unified explanation for human existence, consciousness, ethics, and the foundation of the world. Wundt saw metaphysics as an attempt to establish a comprehensive worldview based on the collective scientific understanding of a particular era. For Wundt, the key to understanding human nature lay in our volitional processes and the power of our will. He famously stated, "There is simply nothing more to a man that he can entirely call his own, except for his will." He believed that our will, our ability to set goals and take action, defined us as individuals. Wundt's theory of motivation reflected a voluntaristic tendency, emphasizing the role of the will in driving human behavior. Unlike the prevalent cognitivism of his time, Wundt grounded his ideas in empirical psychology. However, he also extended his understanding of volition to a metaphysical level. He stressed the importance of distinguishing between empirical psychology and metaphysical voluntarism, asserting that his psychological theories were independent of various metaphysical teachings. In Wundt's view, intellectual and cultural progress, as well as biological evolution, were part of a broader developmental process. He rejected abstract concepts like entelechy and animism, instead focusing on the fundamental expressions of life such as reflexive and instinctive behaviors. Wundt constructed a continuum of attentive and apperceptive processes, volitional acts, and social activities, culminating in ethical decisions. At the heart of this vision was the practical ideal of humanity, serving as the ultimate measure for our actions and providing a framework to understand the course of human history. Wundt's philosophy offers valuable insights for our daily lives. It reminds us of the power we possess in our wills, the ability to set goals and take action. By recognizing the significance of our volitional processes, we can better understand ourselves and make conscious choices that align with our values. Moreover, Wundt's emphasis on the ideal of humanity encourages us to consider the broader implications of our actions and strive for a better world. Wilhelm Wundt, a renowned philosopher and psychologist, had a deep understanding of the interconnectedness between psychology and ethics. He believed that psychology was not only essential for understanding human behavior but also played a crucial role in investigating the complexities of ethics. In fact, Wundt famously stated, "Psychology has been such an important introduction for me, and such an indispensable aid for the investigation of ethics, that I do not understand how one could do without it." Wundt's groundbreaking work on cultural psychology led him to the realization that development considerations are vital in comprehending religion, customs, and morality. He emphasized that the study of ethics should be closely intertwined with empirical psychology, as it provides valuable insights into the motivations behind human actions. Wundt saw two paths in the exploration of ethics: the examination of the factual aspects of moral life and the scientific reflection on moral concepts. In his exploration of free will, Wundt made a clear distinction between two perspectives. While acknowledging the natural causality of brain processes, he argued that conscious processes are not determined by an intelligible force but rather by the empirical character of individuals. According to Wundt, when a person follows their inner causality, they act freely in an ethical sense. This freedom is influenced both by their original disposition and the development of their character. Wundt's ethical philosophy aimed to mediate between Kant's a priorism and empiricism. He rejected rigidly defined moral rules and the simplistic adherence to changing life conditions. Instead, Wundt believed that moral rules were the result of a universal intellectual development and should be understood as legislative outcomes. He firmly rejected individualism and utilitarianism, emphasizing that the universal intellectual life should be considered an end in itself. Wundt's contributions to ethics extended beyond theoretical discussions. In his speech as the rector of Leipzig University in 1889, on the centenary of the French Revolution, he delved into the idea of humanity and ethics, emphasizing human rights and responsibilities. Wundt's philosophy provided a framework for understanding the complexities of ethics and offered insights that can guide us in navigating the moral dilemmas of our daily lives. Wilhelm Wundt, a renowned philosopher and psychologist, dedicated his life to unraveling the mysteries of human thought and understanding. In his groundbreaking work, Wundt delved into the realms of logic, epistemology, and the scientific theory of psychology. He recognized the importance of these disciplines in shaping our perception of the world and sought to explore them in a novel and profound way. Wundt's magnum opus, the three-volume Logik, was a testament to his intellectual prowess and his unique perspective on these subjects. In this monumental work, he divided his exploration into three parts: general logic and epistemology, logic of the exact sciences, and logic of the humanities. This division allowed him to delve into the intricacies of each field and shed light on their interconnectedness. One of the remarkable aspects of Wundt's approach was his integration of psychology into the study of logic and epistemology. He believed that understanding the human intellect and its development was crucial in comprehending logic and the principles that govern our thinking. By merging psychology with these disciplines, Wundt presented a fresh perspective that offered profound insights into the workings of the human mind. Wundt's exploration of the natural sciences and the humanities within the framework of his new epistemology was another groundbreaking contribution. By providing an equitable description of the principles governing these diverse fields, he laid the foundation for a comprehensive understanding of knowledge and its acquisition. His innovative ideas on epistemology in the methodology of psychology, including the tasks and directions of psychology, methods of interpretation and comparison, and psychological experimentation, continue to resonate with scholars today. In our daily lives, Wundt's philosophy can serve as a guiding light, helping us navigate the complexities of our thoughts and perceptions. By understanding the principles of logic and epistemology, we can develop critical thinking skills and make informed decisions. Wundt's emphasis on psychology reminds us of the importance of self-reflection and introspection, enabling us to better understand ourselves and empathize with others. Ultimately, Wundt's philosophy encourages us to explore the depths of our intellect and embrace the wonders of the human mind.
Do you want to explore more philosophers? Who do you want to see featured next? Subscribe and leave a comment below to let me know. I'll see you in the next video.